Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is inherently incompatible with what you might not realize is that all too often. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't... So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. Strike dead! Into the wind!
Clouds high, the birds come!
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
In fury, lightning falls on the land of eternity.
I'll catch up. Someone needs to
In fury. One with nature. Strike dead. In fury.
leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance.
Wind strike.
Instabilities will be removed. In fury. Strike dead. This ends now.
I used to rather close.
Nico, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shift you away, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
Abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
All will be severed. This one, complete the shadow.
Time to get one with wind and cloud. That hurts.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Time to clean up.
Thunder. This war, a fleeting shadow. All will be severed. Into the wind.
Time to go.
Likely not possible peoples, and in the power of these ambitions of transcended space and time, there's one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward? So are we to just abandon the notion of
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can... Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention, your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing? You are obviously lonely. And yet, for this, tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You... But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity.